when the last ice sheets receded into the sea, the land was once again reclaimed by the trees. The first of these pioneer species was the birch. With its ability to inhabit temperate climates, it was quick to take advantage and repopulate the once desolate tundras of Britain. With its pendulous branches and smooth white bark, which it develops during maturity, the silver birch is distinctive and easily identifiable from other trees of the forest. Although short-lived, with a lifespan of around 150 years, birch are quick-growing and can reach a lofty height of up to 100 feet, making them a successful tree in the race for the forest canopy. A deciduous tree with a triangular serrated leaf that turns a golden yellow in autumn, littering the woodland floor in a carpet of beautiful amber. If there was one tree you could rely on whenever you needed it, it would have to be the silver birch. Without a doubt, the most practical tree you'll ever find in a forest. Practical due to the many and variable resources it has to offer those with a more intimate interest in nature. Every single part of this tree has a use. Birch bark is such an amazing material. It's strong, it's flexible, and it's waterproof, and for that reason it's been used to create containers, to drinking vessels, to roof tiles, to canoes. But there's also another property that this bark has. Birch bark contains an oil or phenol compound that helps guard against extreme conditions as well as parasites, and this can be made into a glue. But it's also flammable and will take a spark readily, making it a great tinder material. I collected a few strips of bark and wedged them into the split of an ash branch to make a torch. As you can see, silver birch makes a great torch, and this is the sort of thing they would have used in medieval times to find their way through the woods, or maybe just for fishing at night. The timber is also effective at creating fire. A hearth and spindle made from the branch of a birch produces a good ember when friction is applied. Even the leaves on a birch have a use. They contain a chemical called saponin, which is a natural antiseptic, and when added to water, lathers up into the perfect hand wash. One of the hardest things to source in the wild is fresh drinking water, and yes, the birch can also supply that. By piercing the bark in early spring and inserting a stick into the incision, you can obtain up to 7 litres of fresh drinking water daily straight from the tree. Oh yeah, and birch is a great wood for carving utensils. I need a bit more practice, but that's just one of the many things that this tree is used for, and I even got onto the medicinal ones. The inner bark is used as a remedy for eczema and psoriasis, and an infusion of the leaves is good for gout, dropsy, rheumatism and kidney stones. This is truly a magical tree, and a symbol of renewal and purification for the ancient Celts, who considered the birch to be the lady of the forest and the first tree to be mentioned in the Ogham alphabet. Its magic was also instrumental in the formation of the flying broomstick or besom, a popular transportation for witches. Another common sight you may see growing on the side of a dead birch tree is the birch polypore, or razor strop fungus, which has been used for many years for stropping knives. So that's an introduction to the silver birch. I know it's concise and there's so much I'd even scratch the surface, from kindling, furniture, to even making shoes. Silver birch is just the best tree as far as practical uses in the woods. So next time you're in the forest and you see a silver birch, remember there's more to the wood than just wood.